Hi, everyone, and welcome to week 7. We are the Just Book Club, and we are going to be reading you our decodable word family books for this week. So I am going to start. Oh, maybe not. Okay, hold on. How do I get my thingy on there? It doesn't.
Are you gonna share?
Okay. Yeah, I was going to, but it doesn't let me. Okay, you know what? You just want me to start over? Okay, got it. I had to like pull it up so it came up as an option. Okay. Hi, everyone, and welcome to week 7. We are the Just Book Club, and we are going to be reading you our decodable books. So I am going to start with Ned, Ted, and Their Red Shed. So this book will focus on words that end in that ed sound to help learners who may be struggling with their phonemic awareness. So Ned, Ted, and the Red Shed. Ned likes colors. Ned likes red. Ned has a bed. It is red. Ned likes to sleep in his red bed. Ned has a sled. It is red. The red sled is fast. Slow down, Ned. Ned has a pal. His name is Ted. Ned and Ted find an old shed. Ned and Ted paint the old shed red. What can we do with our red shed? Wonder Ned and Ted. Ned and Ted put the sled in the shed. The red sled is in the red shed. Ned and Ted put the bed in the shed. The red bed is in the red shed. Ned and Ted close up the red shed. It is time to go home, said Ned to Ted. It is time to get fed. So in the word list, you see that we have bed, fed, Ned, red, Ted, sled, and shed. So through the familiar sounds, students would be able to read this book, even if they were struggling to decode words in other works of literature. So this one focuses again on that ED sound. And that is Ted and Ned and Their Red Shed.
So the book that I'm going to be reading is The Map Trap, and this focuses on the app sound. So the word family, app or AP. Today, Hap and I are at camp. We will follow a map to the lake. We each put on a cap, then we wrap our swimsuits in our towels. The map leads us through pine trees. I'm covered in sap, says Hap. I think this map is a trap. I tap a tree. No, the map says we go through this gap. Bees swarm out. Run, says Hap. Don't flap your arms. It will upset the bees. Then they might zap you with their stingers, cries Hap. Branches snap and crack as we run. Maybe we should have stayed at camp and taken a nap. I shout, look, look, the lake, says Hap. And then it goes on, and then towards the end it touches on the words that are used in this book, and then it's also a little interactive. It has or it asks if you can spell any of the other words. And what I like about this website as well is if you tap on the words, it'll give you the pronunciation as well as the part of speech. So if they ever do end up getting stuck, they can just click on one of the words. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay, I'm gonna be doing a read aloud. So let me share my screen. Okay, this book is called The Bug in the Jug Wants a Hug by Brian P. Cleary and illustrated by Jason Miskimans. Close enough.
Pam, jam, ham. Pam had some jam on her ham. Can you find 3 words that sound alike? Bun, fun, sun. The bun had fun in the sun. Kid, rid, lid. The kid got rid of the lid. Hen, den, pen. The hen in the den has a pen. Dot, hot, cot. Dot got hot on the cot. Can you find the word that sounds like dot, hot, and cot? Hog, log, dog. A hog on a log by a dog wants to jog. Can you find the word that sounds like hog, log, and dog?
Okay, I'll just stop it there. So what I like about this book is I thought it was actually something I could use in my placement right now, since I'm working with kindergartners and they're doing a lot of phonics and word families. And then also I like that it shows the 3 words that are going to be rhyming, like the 3 words in the family first, so that the children have an understanding of what they're going to read and the ending of the word that's going to be used. Also, I like if you see there's like a little mouse in the corner that asks the questions like, can you find the word that sounds like vet, pet, and wet? And I think that's really cool because like as a student, if they're reading it by themselves and maybe they don't have the teacher to be asking those questions, they could participate that way. And also like as the book goes on, I know I stopped it, but it starts adding in like a 4th word and then it goes to a 5th word. Like right here. So they just get added on. And so the students can see that there's like more words that rhyme with that first word. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. So my book is The Bee and the Flea by Cheryl Ryan, and I'm doing a read aloud as well.
Here and those words that those long E sounds are in. And once we're done reading this book, I'm going to ask you to make a comment below of 3 long E words that you found or heard within this book. So it's titled The Bee and the Flea, written by Cheryl Ryan. In a field near the sea there lived a wee bee. She lived near a wee, lean flea. Bee the bee lived in a hole in a tree, near the beach where the breeze came from the east. For 3 days a week, Lee the wee flea lived on a sheep. The sheep lived in the weeds. The sheep ate leaves from the weeds. Lee was not like other fleas. He liked to eat sweet nectar from roses. One day, Bee saw Lee eating nectar. "What are you doing?" screamed Bee. "Fleas do not eat sweet nectar." "But I like eating sweet nectar," said Lee. "I do not want to be a flea. I want to be a bee." "Come with me to my hive," said Bee. "You can meet the queen bee. We can see if she will let you live in the hive." So Lee leaped on Bee's back and off they went to the tree. "I have always dreamed of being a bee," said Lee. They went to the hive to see the queen. She was sitting in a big seat. "I have come to speak to you, dear queen," said Bee. "Can Lee the flea live in the hive?" "It's a deal," said the queen. "He can live in the hive for free if he keeps it clean." Each day Lee would sweep the hive 3 times. He kept the hive squeaky clean, and the queen let Lee feast on sweet nectar. The end. So go ahead and comment
The
below.
reason I
3
chose
words.
this book is because the illustrations are at the top and the sentence structures are at the bottom, which allows new readers to follow along more easily. And I really like the way that this book teaches the long vowel E sound. For example, B with 1 E or B with 2 E's, or EA as in flea or Y as in baby. And yeah, that's my book.
Hi everyone. So Pilar and I chose the same author because we both liked it. So it's by Brian P. Clearly and Jason Miskins. And it's called The Frail Snail on the Trail. And okay. I'm gonna read a small portion to you. It's very similar to Pilar's because it's the same author and illustrator. So right here has the images on the side that help readers. The swine put twine on my spine. The smoke made her croak as she spoke. We creep and sleep on a hill that is steep. The frail snail is on the trail. The steam came from the cream in a dream. I cry when I try to fly in the sky. The fleet can meet and greet in the sleet. Okay. So the reason why, I guess I'll keep sharing it. The reason why I shared this book is because it has a lot of like consonant blends, and it also progresses just like Pilar said. There's four now. It has a lot of word families. It has just a variety, so you can focus on what your reader needs. Like we have bride, tried, glide, slide. So basically you can maybe choose a few pages that your reader might need to focus on, and just customize that accordingly to how you might need it. And I really like this book. And yeah,